150 years ago, the Jubilee Singers were among the first to introduce African American music to a general audience.
We're here to find out the use of song in resistance, the use of song in liberation, and what it meant and how it worked.
Then we are referring to songs that people like Harriet Tubman used during the Underground Railroad system. They had different meanings to the songs with hidden meanings, or songs with double meanings, or coded songs. For example, the song Wade in the Water. Who would think that just saying wade in the water did not mean anything more than go through the water? But there was a reason they would use that song to give direction to the slaves as they traveled to the north. Because most times as they were running away, they were being chased by dogs. So the message was, go through the water, and then the dogs would not be able to follow you. Harriet Tubman used these songs to communicate with the slaves. For example, the song Go Down Moses.
When Israel was in Egypt's land, let my people go. Oppressed so hard they could not stand. Let my people go.
Moses, of course, was the one who was sent to lead the Israelites out of captivity. So Harriet Tubman, whenever she sang this song, was saying to the people, if you want to go into freedom, you can go with me.
The church played a key role when enslaved African Americans struggled for freedom.
They're figuring out ways to sing songs that are actually, very revolutionary in their meanings.
Right.
So are we able to identify where these songs came from?
We know that while the slaves were on the plantations, they would also go to church sometimes with their slave masters.
Really?
And I'm sure that's when they learned much of the stories from the Bible. But were able to relate the stories to their own situations, and therefore created the songs.
Well, the Old Testament in a way is a playbook for liberation, trying to bring an explanation to living in an absurd situation. Because you got to admit, the last 400 years here have been quite absurd if your skin is brown. So you've always been trying to make sense out of it in your own way. We're Jim Crow babies, so when we grew up in Chattanooga, during the Civil Rights Movement, we began to hear the protest songs, the freedom singers. There was a black folk singing tradition also that we were exposed to.
Yeah, because we were musicians, and we had different kinds of experiences that a lot of our contemporaries didn't have.
A lot of those protest songs that we used then were basically spiritual. I ain't gonna let nobody turn me around.
Can you sing that for me?
I ain't gonna let nobody turn me around, turn me around, turn me around. I ain't gonna let nobody turn me around. I'm gonna keep on walking, keep on talking, walking up the freedom lane.